Johnny Jimbo Baby McGibbits, Infiltrator. What a name, eh? US Gold brought us this mega game back in 1986, boasting that it was the game that rocked America. Well, let's have a look and see if this was true. A mixture of a helicopter combat game and an arcade adventure that I first discovered when my brother bought the Solid Gold collection the following year of its release, and what a compilation that was in itself. I mean, Gauntlet, Ace of Aces, Leaderboard, Winter Games, so many great games. Then I saw the actual game manual for Infiltrator and I was just mind blown. All those keys to remember, but as it was back in the 80s, I persevered, and I'm so glad I did, because this game is great fun. As mentioned, this is a combination of first-person helicopter simulator and isometric third-person espionage action. And you are also an ace helicopter pilot, ballistic expert, neurosurgeon, rock star, motorcycle racer, politician, karate expert, and all-round nice guy with a nifty haircut. The attack helicopter features a turbine thrust engine capable of top speeds of 450 knots, or 900 knots with the turbo booster, 2 rapid-fire 20mm cannons, 4 air-to-air missiles, ultra-sophisticated communications and computer guidance controls, anti-missile flares and shaft dispenser, so you had plenty of power in your hands with this bad boy. Steering was fairly easy once you got used to the control mechanism, although it does take constant concentration to keep it on course while keeping an eye out for warning lights and other aircraft. When you see a plane, you have to act quickly. The correct procedure is to swap ID codes using the communication screen, and here you can request an ID or send yours. As an ace infiltrator, you actually have 2 ID codes. Infiltrator is your real one, but the enemy will leave you alone if you give the code Overload. Give the wrong code to either side and they'll attack. The best strategy was always to request the other aircraft's ID as soon as you spot them, as then you get a clue who he is by his ID code. Otherwise you're left with a request for your ID and you haven't got a clue which one to give. It was all very immersive stuff and relied on your quick responses and fast reflexes. Landing successfully without crashing or getting caught initiates the second stage of the game, Ground Installation Infiltration. The screen display changes to show an overhead perspective view of Johnny's surroundings, and the screen flips from one location to the next as you move. Your objective is to penetrate the enemy base within a given time limit by pretending that you are an enemy guard. Armed with only a handful of objects, a camera, 5 gas grenades, a can of gas spray, a mine detector, some explosives, and some forged papers. The camera is for photographing vital enemy documents when inside the base, and only 5 shots are provided. Both gas grenades and spray perform the same function, although the former has a greater range. Pressing the spacebar accesses this inventory and allows you to choose which item is to be used, and then pressing the fire button actually uses an object being held. You find numerous rooms, some containing paper-demanding guards, as well as chests and drawers. These you can search while a guard isn't watching or is gassed by standing in front of them. Inside you may find a gas grenade or a security or electronic card. Guards who patrol certain rooms must either be shown identification or disposed of quickly. Unfortunately, as in the flying sequence of the mission, there are many ways to fail. The easiest is to ignore a guard's demand to show your papers. This will immediately set off the alarm and warn the guards to attack on sight. You may be able to avoid them with careful use of gas grenades. You may even be able to shut off the alarm using an electronic card, but eventually they will get you. Once all of the relevant documents have been photographed, you then have to escape from the base to get back to the helicopter and eventually home, where another mission awaits. Dogfighting is fun, but ultimately a losing proposition, as it consumes fuel and can usually be avoided once you know all the call signs. I'm sure those of you who played this game back in the day will agree with me when I say that Infiltrator has all the hallmarks of a real quality piece of software, and for many this will probably be one of your favourite games for the Commodore 64. It would therefore be rude of me not to give this one a big thumbs up. Excellent attention to detail, some brilliant graphics and great sound effects. Take some time to read the manual, which I'll stick in the video description, and definitely get this one fired up for your Commodore 64. Thanks for watching, guys. Were you in the same camp as myself by thinking this was a great game, or could you not get into it? Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments section. If you're enjoying the nostalgic memories, then maybe consider subscribing to the channel and follow me on this epic journey down memory lane. With loads more games on the channel playlists and more coming regularly, hopefully you'll jump on board and continue with me on this nostalgic dive into the catalogue of Commodore 64 games. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye for now.